A couple weeks ago, I was able to go to Maui. Remember, we had this whole situation. You were a big influence to say, Pasta, you should go out there and see what's going on. I did. And a couple great things that were happening out there.
Do it.
I did do it. And I did it with your guys' help, guys. Like I said, we have this video on Rumble. It's got over 313,000 views. I watched some of the information that's coming out of Maui from some of the independent journalists who went there because the mainstream media packed up, went home. They didn't give a shit what's going on.
This fake Russell Brand thing.
They are.
Nobody cares
love
about
that.
What happened to Lahaina.
Some of the things we were able to do was we were able to go find some mutual aid spots, right? And we were able to plug their Give, Send, Goes and their GoFundMe. Remember this GoFundMe over here? Well, when we plugged this on the Jimmy Dore show, they had about $5,000 in their account. Now they're at 53,000. That was last night when I put that together. They're probably over 54,000. And all the comments are saying, hey, I saw you guys on Jimmy Dore. I saw Craig on Jimmy Dore. They way to go, Jimmy Dore, whatnot. So the dude is hard at work over there. There's a guy by the name of Scott. He talks about over there as a surfer dude. He's in the movie. Lahaina on Fire next week. You got to see this movie, guys. You're going to love this. But there's also a indigenous dude, a local. His name is Kawiki. And he sent over a little message yesterday saying thank you to all the love and support we're giving you. This is some of the good stuff over there. When I talked about being able to put money directly into the hands of the people instead of going through Red Cross, FEMA, Oprah, The Rock. No, we went right to the people. And this is Kawiki, who runs the actual camp with Scott and a couple other guys, saying thank you to us for all the work we've done. And I want to thank you guys for making it, it was like a dream come true to be able to go over there and do this. You guys really, this was one of the best things I've ever done. So here's Kawiki showing some love.
Aloha, everybody. Coming to you live here from Maui, Lahaina, Maui. Just wanted to hop on here real quick to send a quick shout out to our boy Pasta, Jardula. I hope I said that correctly. And everybody from the Jimmy Dore show. This is in regards to your recent texts, donations, and letters that was sent to us for support here at our distribution center, where we've been, taking care of the people here that's been really affected by the fires, the recent fires. I just thought we'd hop on for a second and show some gratitude. Man, we really appreciate you guys. It's people like you that help us to keep going and keep continuing to give and take care of our people here in our town. Without you guys, man, this would get tough. Financially, it's tough. Everybody's having to go back to work. Resources are starting to dwindle down. So once again, we just wanted to come on here and say thank you. We will be doing a follow-up video with the rest of my team. But as for now, on behalf of me, Scotty, and our team, we just wanted to say thank you. What you guys did for us and continue to do for us is amazing. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Aloha.
So that's from the distribution center. It was a bunch of guys who used to sit on a bench, hang on out after work, chill on out, and that became a distribution center for the people where they were bringing, supplies in through boats and jet skis, and the roads were closed, and, people were out there needing help. These guys really did an amazing thing, and they're doing an amazing thing. So for you guys to come and provide us with the finances and get them the money and the resources they need directly in the hands of the people, that is huge. It is big. And we're going to follow up with these guys. There's going to be another story. And I can't wait for you guys to see the video this week, Lahaina on Fire, the Aftermath Volume 1. We go more into the actual mutual aid camp so you can see a little bit more of it. But that's Kawiki over here sending his love and thanks. But Kurt, I told you this before, and I said this is going to happen. And I'm not, a genie over here guessing these things, but it says, check this out. This is from the Star Advisor. Unscrupulous fundraising for Maui relief under heavy scrutiny. What did I tell you? I said eventually the state's going to come in and they're going to want to take away these mutual aid camps and shut them down.
Oh, well, is that what that means? I thought they caught somebody in a scam. You saying that they're talking about this guy?
No, that's not talking. They're talking about it in general. Now, here's the thing. If you catch somebody in a scam, Kurt, you just go after that guy. They want to make broad rules across the board. So in other words, they're using the negative actors. They're going to go after the good actors. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to use it to attempt to shut down anybody. If somebody is breaking the law, just go after that person and get them, arrested them. Why are you going to make a whole big bunch of laws that allow you to go after the good actors?
Well, so that you don't have competition, so that you don't have the headache of having to worry about if they're...
Yeah.
We want to, there's also an argument, I'm not for them doing that, but there's also an argument of we want to make sure it's under our thing so we can make sure it's not not fake.
That's what they're saying.
Not a big help if if theirs is fake.
But they want you to go through their resources, their avenues, going through all the red tape, all the NGOs that people make money of. If it's a profit, it's a money laundering scheme there too as well. And these people are taking our money. Kawiki, who is, and Scott, they're taking the money that we give them and getting aid right into the hands of the people quickly, fast, no questions asked.
Right.
So they're not going to like that. And I know they're going to start snooping around because this is what they always do. So check this out from the Star Advisor in Hawaii, citing the immediacy of fundraising for Maui relief efforts. House Speaker Scott Sakai asked Governor Josh Green on Monday to issue an emergency proclamation to prohibit and criminalize fundraising under false pretenses.
Is that not already a crime?
It is, but what he's doing is he's asking for an emergency proclamation, which expands their grab, which expands their abilities to stop people and shut them down. In other words, they're going to be able to go right to the fundraisers, GoFundMe, Give, Send, Go, and said, shut them down for whatever reasons, right? And then they'll make excuses up left and right.
They don't even do that. You know how many people are, they like GoFundMe and Patreon, like how many people have just gotten away on those with fake?
Yeah. Well, what they're going to do is they're going to use it to do this, and this is Sakai also asked the State Attorney General, Ana Lopez, immediately institute a process to audit funds to ensure they are spent to assist Maui victims. In other words, Ukraine can get an open check. We don't have to care where the money's going to. Remember, we were talking about like 80% of the weapons don't even make it. There's no auditing there, but they want to audit the funds from GoFundMe, Give, Send, Go, all these other places.
Well, okay, will that cause it? Look, will that make it so you can't access the funds until they're done or something? Or is it they pay the funds out, give them direct to these people, and then they come and go, well, who did this go to?
Well, it could be a number of things. They can find out, they can hear something once again, just like they heard, Russell Brand did something bad and they stopped the funding. Well, who knows what these emergency proclamations can do? They can say, no,
I have a lot of faith in them after their great alarm use.
Yeah. Exactly.
And water all the hoses.
Yeah, they want to do audits on that stuff. Why don't you do audits on the shit you shit the bed on?
Why don't you figure out?
You messed up on the freaking crisis. You turned the water off. You let people die in there and didn't let the cops let people out. You didn't warn anybody with the sirens, right? Why don't you audit that shit? Because they're not giving any answers on that still. In fact, the next story we're going to talk about when it comes to the biggest issue out there, which is the water to fight the fire. There's more information on that. Remember we talked about that water guy?
Yeah.
We'll get to that because I got some breaking news on that. It is possible the unscrupulous individuals and entities, nonprofit or otherwise, may use the Maui wildfire as a pretext to raise funds to benefit Maui victims when in fact funds will be used for other purposes, i.e. salaries, non-wildfire expenses, Sakai wrote to Green. So they're broadening this whole thing. They're gonna give themselves extra powers to shut these places down. That's why I got to go back to Maui and find out what's going on, because there's going to be a fight when this happens. Believe you me, I'm telling you right now, guys, this is some bad news. They're giving themselves extra emergency powers to shut down people who they don't like, and they don't like anybody outside their NGOs, their state-controlled entities. They want to control it all, because they got to make sure their friends get money, because their friends are going to come to them like, hey, all these people are doing this stuff. I can be making a shit ton of money off this. Code through me, all the NGOs. Sakai said that a prohibition on false fundraising falls in line with your prior proclamations prohibiting deceptive legal practices and land transactions. I would contend that deceptive fundraising practices pose a more immediate and urgent threat to innocent donors and may create a chilling effect on giving at a time when it is needed now more than ever on Maui. Green said that the letter was under review and that Lopez previously urged caution in donating to fire relief efforts on August 9th and again on August 21st. So here they go, Kurt. They're going to start using their emergency powers to shut all these people down. Remember, at the end of the day, they're going to start pretty soon, all the relief aid for the hotels, they're about to cut that stuff off. They're about to cut that off, and they're like, oh, we're going to be able to keep people in hotels and Airbnbs. No, they're not. They're going to cut some people off. Some people will be able to stay, but some will be cut off. And where will they go? They're going to have to leave the island. Their job is going to be probably lost for some of them that, were working down in Lahaina on Front Street because it's just destroyed. It's like a bomb in it. But that's what they're doing now. They're using their emergency powers now to shut down mutual aid. And I'm afraid the guys that we're helping out there might be on the chopping block. So we're going to have to go and report and show the great work they're doing, constantly follow up and fight for them to stay open, especially when they're giving the best help possible, which is aid directly to the people of
Also,
Lahaina.
you know, it's great it got up to 50,000 from when you first put it up.
Yeah.
That's, you know, that's not a lot of money. When I think of the amount of like scams, like that's not even a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy to me the scrutiny on that and not on, you know, like that BLM chick bought herself a couple of houses.
Patrice Cullors.
Yeah, like all these NGOs, they all make salaries. All the nonprofits, all the people that make a profit, they make a salary off of it.
Yeah. So you can see what this is coming right away. I mean, they're going to advertise that they're doing it for good, that they're stopping scammers and whatnot, but they're just using that to manufacture
After
consent.
you can't have the water on during a massive fire, I feel like you're not qualified to
do this.
After you don't put on the sirens, because those are only for typhoons.
Not according to their website. Listen, guys, we have all that stuff. We have some great interviews. We have people who were stuck in the fire, lost in the fire, got out, people who lost their houses, people who lost their businesses. This week, a week from today, September 29th, Lahaina on Fire, The Aftermath, Volume 1 will be on Craig Poster Jardula. Go to that YouTube channel. I can't wait for you to see it.
Hey, come see us on tour. We're going to be in Tampa, Boca Raton, Orlando, Dallas, Houston, San Diego, Bloomington, Illinois, Indianapolis, and Levittown, New York. Wow, that's a lot of dates. See you there.